that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah.
If he's willing to pay whatever I want, hands down.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special.
What other opportunity in life are you gonna get to make 100 and something million? Look at Evan. Coach Evan said 150, Bud. He think Bud gets. What other opportunity in life you gonna get to make 150 million?
The well-known Mexican boxing champion Canelo Alvarez has stated that he is eager to fight Terence Crawford and that the fight would go on provided the financial arrangements are acceptable. Given that both boxers are regarded as some of the finest in the sport, this development has caused a great deal of excitement among boxing fans.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, you know, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight, and he don't move that much now. So
the trainer for Brian Bomac, McIntyre Crawford, has been ecstatic about the upcoming bout. He underlined that this bout is a long-awaited chance for Crawford to demonstrate his abilities against a strong...
First off, how excited are you about it, and break the fight down for us?
Well, I ain't gonna break the fight down for you because I don't want to get a game plan away. But I'm excited for Terence more than anything to get the fight that he wants, to show the world that he's great. He's great, one of the greats that lace up the gloves. And so it's my job as a trainer. It's a job of Saul, a job of Red, whoever else is coming in camp with us, Bernie, to lead him to that win.
A lot of people make a lot about the 21-pound difference, the 14-pound difference, however you want to look at it. And they're saying that they think that it's just going to be too much, a bridge too far for Terence Crawford, that the size and the strength of Canelo Alvarez will carry the day, ultimately wearing the perceivably smaller Terence Crawford down. What do you say about that?
I tell you like this. The man must have seen something when he called to Canelo out, because you got to remember, Bud called Canelo out. So he must see something in order for him to get that win. And he know he can win. So like I said before, it's our job to get him to that point.
I talked to Jose Benavidez Jr. about the fight between Terence and Canelo Alvarez. A glowing report from Jose Benavidez Jr. about Terence Crawford, saying that Canelo Alvarez better not sleep on Terence Crawford because he is an effing beast.
Well, you know, he been in there with Bud, so he understand, you know, what Bud can bring to what brings to the table. So he just giving that warning out to this, not only Canelo, he giving the warning out to all the bettors out there that's going to bet against him.
This battle is expected to be one of the most profitable contests in boxing history, with Terence Crawford taking home a healthy $135 million. This substantial cash incentive highlights the event's importance and Crawford's growing notoriety in the boxing community.
What Bud said, weight classes for a reason. But then Bud and his team heard the TBV show. Then it's like, yo, you know what? Bud, we could throw the towel in. We gonna shimmy all the way to the bank. We gonna drop this 9 figures in the bank. We got you. Do we believe we could beat them? Yeah. What other opportunity in life are you gonna get to make 100 and something million? Look at Evan. Coach Evan said 150, Bud. He think Bud gets. What other opportunity in life you gonna get to make 150 million? Also be able to have an eject button. If you're doing good, the towel never come out. Shit get ugly, the towel come out. They not about to just let Canelo beat on Crawford if Crawford can't handle Canelo. You understand? It's not gonna be a pride thing. You know, Bomac been there all his life. Why would I allow it?
Crawford was confident about his prospects in this historic battle in an open discussion with Joe Rogan. He demonstrated his resolve to achieve by expressing his confidence in his skills and willingness to take on the task.
He can outbox Canelo. It depends on what kind of Canelo rocks up, and Canelo is very, very experienced. But at the same time, he's had a lot of fights, which means that, you know, there is a time that you do go downhill as well. So I don't know. It's an interesting fight.
It's a crazy fight. I like it. A lot of fans have said, like, they're not interested because of the weight difference. But like to me, it's like I want to see how he's able to deal with the weight difference.
Yeah, but the thing is, Canelo used to be a 154 as well, you know? So there is a slight weight division difference, but then Terence is coming up from, 130? So,
yeah, he's a lot smaller. Yeah, Canelo's like a little mini tank, man. He's like, his bones are he's just a stocky dude.
According to Boxer. Tim Zoo's analysis of the next fight, Crawford could find it difficult to outbox Canelo. Which version of Canelo enters the ring could heavily influence the outcome, he said, highlighting the Mexican fighter's versatility.
Right. As you see here, Terence Bud Crawford is back training. Is he training for that May showdown with Saul Canelo Alvarez? A mega fight? That's a mega fight. You know, in movies, you have blockbuster movies like Star Wars, Independence Day. This is a blockbuster fight. This is a massive fight. Two of the best guys in their era facing off against one another. This would be explosive. And it's supposed to be Riyadh season, Cinco de Mayo. This is a fight that reportedly Canelo Alvarez has agreed now. That's huge. Who y'all got winning this fight? You see Terence Bud Crawford training. Is he training for Canelo Alvarez? Drop a comment in the comment section.
This battle between two of the best boxers of their time is being heralded as a historic encounter. The event, which is scheduled for the Riyadh season, is expected to garner international notice and cement both athletes' legacies.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. A lot. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's two more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat.
Correct. Terence Bud Crawford is back to training, as you can see here. Is he preparing for his fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez in May? An epic battle. That fight is epic. You are aware that there are popular films like Independence Day and Star Wars. It's going to be a big fight. Two of the greatest fighters in their respective eras square off in this enormous battle.
There's no Triple G on Bud's resume. There's no Trout on Bud's resume. There's no Daniel Jacobs on Bud's resume. Canelo is the one that's fought the elite level opposition. It's Canelo that fought Laura. There is no Laura on Bud's resume. There is no Laura on Bud's resume. Bud has never faced a multiple division champ. Bud has never faced a multiple division champ.
Yeah, but Bud is an elite boxer.
So you're an elite boxer, but you haven't fought elite boxer.
Diaz, the coach, has voiced worries about the boxer's notable size disparity. He said that some people would undervalue the significance of this difference by pointing out that the smaller fighter might have trouble both throwing blows that are effective and surviving Canelo's strength.
I don't like the fight because Terence Crawford is a good fighter, but in the sport of boxing, it has divisions. You know what I mean? You know?
Right, weight classes.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah, weight classes
for a reason.
Weight classes for and Terence Crawford is a good fighter in super lightweight, welterweight, super welterweight, but I think more. I remember when Terence Crawford fought with Madrimov.
Yes.
He looks slow. He looks with no power, and three more divisions. Two more divisions. I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination of punches. But I think The weight class is no good for him.
Discussions comparing the two. Fighters' credentials have surfaced. Critics dispute Canelo's experience at the highest level since, despite facing and defeating strong opponents, Crawford's list of opponents does not include names like Gennady Golovkin.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, you know, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside. And he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why, you know, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, you know, be able to find out firsthand.
Legendary boxer Juan Manuel Marquez has expressed disapproval of Crawford's choice to advance 2 weight classes for this contest. He was worried that such a jump might not be in Crawford's best interests and stressed that weight classes are there for a purpose. Wee-eyed Caleb Plant, a former super middleweight champion, has been excited about the fight, praising both fighters. Extraordinary skill and predicting a thrilling competitive encounter that would enthrall boxing fans around.
Canelo, would you ever entertain a fight with Benavidez?
Benavidez is a big dude. Not to say I won't fight him, but the only reason why I entertain Canelo is because he's not a big dude. He might be thick, you know what I mean, but he's not a big dude. Benavidez is like 6 foot something, come in 190, 100 probably, you know what I mean? I might as well go to heavyweight if I fight Benavidez.
Yeah, I thought that at one point when Volkanovski was champion. I had retired and I was like, dude, the only fight that I would really want to come back for, this dude's 5'6" and he's pound for pound.
Right.
So that's, I understand what you're looking at. You're like, you know what?
You just size him up.
Yeah.
You just size him up, especially when you're going into a bigger weight class, size him up and you see your event.